That's better.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing. So cold, behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling.
Do we have sound?
I ain't gonna give up.
Oh, I hear it now.
Too little time, I'ma live.
I hear it.
Head down, push forward through the tough times.
Okay, he started it late. That's cool.
I ain't gonna give up. Got too little
Are we still
time,
hearing
I'ma
it?
live up.
It's music. I can hear it.
Is that old?
Yeah, if you're on a YouTube stream, you can watch it. If you go to the YouTube stream.
I be in my feelings, I'm a big fine, need time and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive,
I need to go check something, 1 second.
I don't lie at night, I be in my feelings, I'm a big fine, need time and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
What happened to the stream?
And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this,
Just on. No, you're good. Just.
Okay, I'm staying right here.
About to go live. Get ready. Yay, no, damn it.
What happened?
I'm so gone, no I'm never turning back. I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on, you're gonna be hurting bad. Cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad, I stay strong. You will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate I attack. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be scared, just give me up.
What is happening?
All right. Fantasy League of Ordinary Gentlemen, I apologize. Last minute technical difficulties. Should be live 8 minutes and 23 seconds on the clock. I hope whatever you're viewing right now, boxes look good. We're working on any smashing out the technical issues we had there for a minute. But just welcome to the Fantasy League Draft 2023. It is I, your commissioner, Joe Johnson, coming to you with co-commissioner Aaron Grogg. Buddy, I know you're not feeling too good. I'd actually say you're feeling hot, but not for the right reasons. How you doing, man?
Good. I feel like shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm horrible, but I'm here.
You're here. That's all that matters. I'm looking forward to what we've got going on today. We've got Jay Johnson, brother of the podcast, on the draft clock with the first pick. He's going to have an extra minute here, I believe, to make a decision. But I can tell you right now that number one pick is was going to be Jonathan Taylor, of course, with all the drama in Indianapolis. We know that's not going to happen now.
That's a really bad pick, Joe.
That would be, some argue that that's a really bad pick. So I believe, now don't hold it to me, anybody can change their mind last minute, but if I'm to understand Justin Jefferson, if you thought he might get to you a little bit later in the first round, it's probably going to be Justin Jefferson off of with the first pick. Could be CMC. I've heard in the rumor mill CMC. Unfortunately, our second pick, Luke Gilbertson, I have no idea who this guy is going to pick. It really makes me wonder who's going to be available when it's Joe Johnson's turn. Thoughts for yourself at number 12, Aaron? I know you're not a man who likes to talk, but we're here now. So, I mean, do you want to listen to anything? Do you just want to sit there and look pretty?
I'm gonna take best available.
The best. I of course, I would expect nothing less.
I'm gonna take best available. That's what I'm gonna do.
I hope we have everyone here. Of course, I'm curious how YouTube is looking out there in the. I don't even know how many people are watching right now. I know it was kind of buffering before, and we had some box changes. But I think we're back to reality. Hope gravity's not going to mess with us. What, man, so much going on. A lot of rookies this year, Aaron. You normally, the last couple years, we could have maybe predicted how the draft would go. We had a lot of, you get used to draft tendencies. You really can't say that this year. You may know how, like you and I, we've been playing for over 10 years. Now we know each other for a long time. We know how each other are going to draft. We probably even know who we're going to pick first. But as for the draft itself, unknown how it's going to go this year.
Joe, I just want you to know, with the amount of rookies that there are, with your Bijan Robinsons, with people who were injured last year, even Breece Hall, Jahmyr Gibbs, there's a lot of really good running backs, and they seem to do, their first year seems to be their best year anyway. You know what I mean?
With that being said, I can tell you, for those of you watching live, it doesn't matter how many mock drafts you've made. It doesn't matter, or have done. It doesn't matter what you've prepared for. This draft will be more difficult. It will be more mind-numbing. You will come out with a team. I think most people will come out with a team they didn't expect to have. It happens every year, and you really have to be on your toes in this league. I mean, I can't wait for the emotions. I know it's just you and me this year live. You know, we've had other people before, but yeah, I'm really curious the emotions in sniping. You know, normally I could see the Facebook chat a little bit.
Well,
the video's frozen.
is the video frozen?
I'm getting reports of a slight delay in audio and video. This is, of course, the things you run into when it's your first stream. So I'm letting my IT go. I know. Hopefully things get a little better. He said he's got some things going. So let me know. Keep it let me know in the ESPN chat. You know, if you're watching on YouTube, you know, let me know how it's working, how it's looking. 2 minutes and 25 seconds. Runs, Aaron. And I'm not talking about the runs in your pants because you're sick. I'm talking about quarterback runs, running back runs. When do you think you're going to see it? When do you feel? What's up?
Joe, you should see the first quarterback off the board probably around the second round. I mean, Patrick Mahomes' ADP is 13, Joe. And like we're going to see probably 4 or 5 quarterbacks taken within the first, I would say by the end of the second round, we will have like 5 or 6 quarterbacks gone because people are going to get antsy.
Don't get man, that's early. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I've seen some very interesting 16-man drafts where Patrick Mahomes doesn't even go into the third round. I mean, not one quarterback in the third round. I don't know if that necessarily is going to happen here, but you know,
I just want to give you a little piece of information, right?
A little taste. A little taste.
We've got 1 minute and 20 seconds, Joe.
20 seconds, yes, sir.
I just want to say the top 4 quarterbacks in the league, okay?
Yeah.
There was Patrick Mahomes at 400, Jalen Hurts and Josh Allen at 390, and then there was like 385 for Geno Smith. But if you look at the disparity between 1 and 10, it's like 70, 80 points. Like the drop off for quarterbacks is incredible, Joe. So if you don't take a quarterback early, which you never do, you get yourself into a bind. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm saying it would behoove you to take a quarterback early. I'm just saying. And that's my opinion.
You're just trying to play on my fears of last year.
Every year. It's every year. Let me take a drink of water in my Jacksonville Jaguars cup.
You do that. Do it. Ooh, man. I should feel like I should go get out the Broncos glassware, but can't do it because we're live. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are live. Jay is on the clock. Welcoming back. This is his second consecutive year. Plenty of time on the clock. You don't have to feel rushed into making a pick. I'm updating my IT guys. I see where it's like watching in the chat. The audio is a bit delayed. I understand. We're working on that. Keep in mind, YouTube is a little bit behind. YouTube is a little bit behind me live, so there is that. I don't know. Other than that, I don't know if it's any more or less delayed. Jay Johnson with 20 seconds on the clock. He needs to make a pick. Who's it going to be? and it's Justin Jefferson. I think that was the right pick to make. Number 1 pick, Justin Jefferson, off the board. Aaron, are you there? Can you hear me on that one?
I am here. Dude.
So what do you think? What do we think about that?
That's a fantastic pick. He is the
I
best
agree.
player ADP wise. That should be exactly what the first pick should be. I'm not going to lie to you. Justin Jefferson, that's the pick.
So that was
Let's
Jay
see.
Johnson. Now let's talk about Luke Gilbertson with 22 seconds from Wisconsin, veteran player, staved off being forever unclean from Jay, and yeah, Derek wishing everyone good luck. I don't know about that. Break a leg maybe, but I don't need anyone else but myself to have luck here. 3 is he going to auto draft? Is he going to? I think Luke is auto drafting. I'm pretty sure. Because that was, yeah. Oh, he took Jamar Chase. Are you serious?
That's the best available.
Oh my God, that was my pick for the first time. I was gonna go wide receiver with Jamar Chase. I knew. What did I tell you yesterday? I told you he was gonna do that.
You weren't gonna. So you weren't gonna take Jamar Chase, Joe.
Boys and girls, I'm just letting you know right now.
You're taking Bijan Robinson right here. Just
if you thought that you were going to get him later, you are wrong, because he will be the number 1 pick. He'll be the number 1 running back. He'll be the number 1 fantasy player outside of a quarterback. Let's go with Bijan Robinson. Bijan, number 3 overall. I can't believe you didn't take CMC. I cannot believe you did not take CMC. Luke, you're killing me. Or Austin Eckler. You take Jamar Chase. You changed my whole strategy. Let's move on. As I said, he can see the colors of the wind. I'm pretty sure that 7. Oh, man. You got to love that.
Oh
Let's see who just went. Saquon Barkley goes to Brock Hudgens. Okay, I actually thought that was to name later, so that must be I don't know who's there. Brennan Scala, maybe? I'd have to throw me out there to name later. Who are you? I'm sorry, I don't have it pulled up. I guess I could. What am I doing? Let's do this. Boom. Okay. Who's on the clock? Jerry's kids. Tony Pollard. Oh, no. Tyreek Hill. You said you were going to take him. I saw Tony Pollard there go to Derek, and I thought that's who. Were you going to pick Tony Pollard? I know you talked a lot about Tyreek Hill. Never going to take him. Okay.
No. If Tyreek Hill making it to me is insane. Love it.
I told you he would. I told you he would.
That's ridiculous. Wow. 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 I'm blown away.
So I heard that we had to restart the YouTube link. Hopefully it's working. It should be back up. It should be much better. I'm getting told I'm sorry. I don't know what we missed. Video. I'm getting told video is looking a lot better now.
Excuse me. I'm so
anyway.
sorry.
So what did I miss? What have I missed? So you picked Tyreek Hill. Beats by DeAndre, which I believe is Dustin, just picked up Devontae Adams, Nick Chubb at 114. CeeDee Lamb to Aaron Felch, another Wisconsinite. He just picked up Nick Chubb, CeeDee Lamb, Boomer Sooner, all the way from the Sooner State. Now, don't get it wrong. Just because Aaron's a Wisconsinite, he is a Sooner maniac. He loves Oklahoma. And that, of course, puts Evan Coles with his 2 picks, gets the turnaround pick. Any 2 players he wants. And there goes Patrick Mahomes at the end of the first round. He didn't even make it. It really doesn't make it. You can argue second, whatever. But technically, it's the first round. There he goes.
What the fuck?
Does Evan start the Avalanche? And Derrick Henry, I think that was the right pick.
No, that was awful, but okay. Sure.
No, I think Derrick Henry was a good pick. I don't know about Patrick Mahomes there.
Okay, it's horrible. That's, I'm not shitting on people. I'm just telling you, what are we doing? I just want to know what we're doing.
What are we doing, guys? I thought we were professional drafters. And that was right. Brennan Scala was to name later. Sorry for not knowing that earlier. If I missed it, I don't even know if we captured that. So who's back on the clock? It's Aaron Felch with his turnaround pick. Lots of good players. I mean, still left on the board. I'm sorry, Aaron. I didn't mean to interrupt you. What's up, bud?
No, Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Why? There's so much
talent.
So much value. Bro, I've got a headache. There's so much value.
There goes Garrett Wilson.
There we go.
At
Look,
202. That's a good pick.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
Okay. Needless to say, co-commissioner Aaron Grogg does not like Evan Cole's number 1 pick of Patrick Mahomes. I did not expect. There goes my thing of saying Patrick Mahomes makes it to the 3rd round. Right there. Not happening.
What happened?
A.J. Brown to Aaron Felch.
Okay.
Hey, listen, Forrest. We play for money. That means professional around here. All right.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I'm flabbergasted.
He's flabber. Flabber. What a great classy jet word to use.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Let's use one. I am in an uproar, and I have such disdain for this entire draft so far.
Starting with the number 3 overall pick, I guess. Even me. Did you throw me into this?
No, I knew you were going to take Bijan. Like
you
that's
did.
What you were going to do.
I'm serious. I was going to take Jamar Chase. I was going to do it, and there goes Matthew Berry's ride or die. Amon St. Brown, who could end up being the number 1 wide receiver this year. Could be the number 1 target. Excuse me. Targeted wide receiver this year. Josh Jacobs, who did get his contract renewal, number 1 rusher last year. Aaron, what are you thinking over there? Talk to me. No one can take this pick away from you. So what's up? What's going on over there?
Well, I'm probably going to reach a little bit.
Ooh, going to reach in the 2nd round. Interesting. Yes, okay. I'm curious to see who's coming off the board here. Ooh, is this a quarterback? Aaron? No, Calvin Ridley. I like this pick. I think Calvin Ridley is going underrated. I think the Jaguars is going to be you can be a self-hating Jaguars fan, but it'll be the 1 year, Aaron, where you can be proud to be a Jaguar. You can enjoy the offense you're going to have this year, and I think Calvin Ridley is going to be fantastic.
If the Jags don't win the division, it is a disappointment. Like
sure.
Your Broncos may win 5 games. Okay,
that's true. That's 100% accurate.
But the Jags not winning at least 10 games this year. This is the first year.
It's a tragedy.
And I can't tell you in how long where I'm telling you, if they don't win 10 games and win that division, it's a fucking what the fuck? But you know what? I wouldn't put it past.
Real quick, pause you. Derek Ash out of Kansas. He's a Texan fan. We're going to try not to hold that as in Texas Longhorns. We're going to try not to hold that against him.
That's a good pick.
But Chris Olave, I think, was a great pick. And, Derek, we're so glad to have you. Indianapolis Colts fan. Curious to see. There's your JT. I'm surprised, you didn't go with JT. Aaron said you wouldn't. I didn't think you would either. But anyway, you were saying, yes, I agree, Aaron. If the Jags don't win 10, if the Jags aren't close to being a division winner, then it's not a good year. It's a travesty. It's a wasted year. Where are we at? Who's on the board? Brock Hudgens, the one guy who refuses. Dang it! That was a nice pick. I like Jalen Waddle. A little salty. He was on my draft board, on my queue there. Oh man, there's our second quarterback in round 2, pick 8. Josh Allen. And Jordan Payne not wasting any time, picking up Josh Jacobs, the number 1 rusher of last year. There's Jonathan Taylor. Round 2, pick 10 to Scala. And you really got to hope that Brennan, you're just hoping, sir, that he plays, that he is not going to ride pine all season. And Forrest, brother, you're on the clock. There's some really good people you could pick right now. Please do the right thing and listen to the people in the room next to you. Help you. What did he pick? That's a good second round pick. Jalen Hurts is a good pick. I like that pick. I think he'll finish as a top 5 quarterback. I don't know if it necessarily gets you. Devonta Smith will go to the Josh. I like that pickup. I think Devonta Smith is a great combo in AJ Brown. Aaron, what are you doing over there? What are you? I see your gears turning, sir.
I'm trying to think about who I want to pick next when it comes to me in 15 picks. And
yes.
There is there's still a lot of really good value, like a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And where I'm picking at, I'm looking at who I want. And who just got picked?
Oh man! So DK Metcalf goes off the board. I was really curious. I thought you were going to stop me, Jack. I've been off and on. I knew this pick would come to me in the second round. I didn't know if I'd pull the trigger or not.
Are you really going to do this?
I think I am. I think I know he's almost that 31 level, but he's still, I think, going to be in a very high-powered offense. Give me some Keenan Allen. Give me some Keenan Allen. I know, dude. It's a dangerous.
Oh God!
It could be.
No.
It could be.
You could have done so many things, and you took Keenan Allen's old ass. You took him.
No, dude. He's that age is. He's not as aged. I think he's going to do fine in that offense.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not, sir.
Who'd you think I was going to take? Who'd you think I was going to take?
The best running back on the board.
No, I was not going to take Joe Mixon or Ramondre Stevens. I don't know who you'd think. Maybe Najee. Aaron Jones.
Jahmyr
Gibbs.
Yeah.
I was not going to reach for Jahmyr Gibbs right now. Not after taking Bijan. Real quick, Aaron Jones will go with the number 2 pick to Dead and Bird, and that's. I think it's a good pick for Luke. It's a little bit of a homer pick. He gets to follow his Green Bay Packers and be a little bit of a homer, but a good pick in the second round. Not at all a bad choice. And of course, that puts Jay Johnson back on the clock.
Does Jay take?
Does Joe take Jahmyr Gibbs? I think that's a very good. I think Joe Mixon is a good pick here. I think Najee's okay here. And there goes Joe Mixon. It's Joe Mixon. I think that's a good pick. Good, solid volume coming there.
Okay.
And that'll put Jay on the clock. One more time, he gets a turnaround pick. So the next 2 picks are his. And Lamar Jackson. There's your 3rd quarterback off the board. And that puts it back in Luke's court. Of course, I'm coming up next.
Can you hear me, Jill? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, buddy. Yeah, why? Are we getting problems?
I want you to really think about this, okay?
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Please take a quarterback right here. Just do it. Just take a quarterback. Please. You won't regret it.
I've thought about it, and I'm probably not going to do that.
Yeah, that's I don't understand. I don't get it.
No, right. I don't think I can. I don't. Yeah, maybe. I mean, dude, there's the quarterbacks aren't even the best person on the board right now.
Ooh, Travis Etienne.
Here goes Travis Etienne. No Etienne for you, Aaron. Ain't happening. And I'm on the board, and I've got to, make sure my wide receiver core. I don't like Amari Cooper here. Chris Godwin, I think, is going to be okay. D-Hop. I'm going to go with, I think, next backs, and I'm going with T. Higgins.
Oh, my God.
Aaron, you on me bad this year, man.
Bro, you're better than this. You are
I
better.
guess. Okay.
Joe Burrow. There's Joe Burrow.
And there goes Joe Burrow. I thought about it, but nah. We can wait a little bit.
You're gonna wait until what, round 9 or 10 and take
9 or 10. No, come on, man. Give me some Kirk Cousins.
Oh my
God. Give me some Daniels in New York. Come on, Danny Dimes. Oh, I'm a big fan of those late quarterbacks, baby. Just give me my 18 points. Just give me my 18 points. Oh, okay. Hold on. We got a little bit. So I took T. Higgins, 2 Cincinnati Bengals off the board. T. Higgins and Joe Burrow. Oh, man, here we go. The waterfall. It's starting. Justin Fields will go in the next pick. I don't necessarily agree with that pick. I think there was a couple of positions on here that we could have done better. But there we go. Josh will take up Justin Fields. Finished really good. Even not even playing last year, finished inside the top 12. Quarterback play was horrendous last year. So keep that in mind. Who's on the clock? The Grand Wizard Forrest. He's making me nervous. Forrest, there's some good picks here. Please, there's a really good pick. I know that you need to pick the best person on the board. That is what you need to do based off of your picks. There's the best person on the board right now is the way to go. Who did he pick? Mark Andrews. Oh man, Aaron approves. Aaron, I don't hear your audio. Can you hear me? Oh,
can you hear?
I got you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yep, I got you.
Listen. I want you to know something. I'm gonna tell you something, Forrest. You took Deebo Samuel when you could have took somebody else, but guess what? You've rebounded with Jalen Hurts and Mark Andrews. Those are fantastic picks.
Great picks.
That's at least 20, 25 points a game. I think that Mark Andrews is going to score 12 touchdowns this year.
I would have liked to have seen Najee Harris. I would have liked to have seen Najee Harris to give him some running back power. With that being said, Mark Andrews is the pick, followed by Brennan, who picks up Najee, followed by Jordan Payne, who picks up Ramondre Stevens, Boomer Sooner, followed by Chandler Taylor, who picks up D-Hop. So you're hoping that the production in Tennessee pays off. We know we believe in the talent of D-Hop. I don't know if I believe in Tannehill. I'll say that much. And that puts Brock Hudgens, the Hudgens hierarchy, and who is it? Oh, wow. Kenneth Walker goes before Jeremy Gibbs. What is happening? Unbelievable. That is crazy. I don't know if I like Seattle's run game. I know Pete Carroll's going to run it, but I don't like it that much. And, of course, that puts Derek Ash, and there goes Jeremy Gibbs. And that puts – you thought you were going to get him. I know you thought you were going to get him, and you'd miss it. Oh, Derek, sniping. It's happened, the passions. And so that puts Aaron with 40 seconds. Aaron, what are we feeling here, bud? What's happening?
I wanted Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted him badly.
Okay. Sure.
Shit. Well, do that. I'll do that.
Dan Pierce, I think that's a good 4th round pick. Or is that 3rd round? That's 3rd round. Ooh, it's a bit. We're waiting. Yeah, we're but running backs, we're eating into them a little bit. Here we go. It's Beats by DeAndre.
Hey, Joe.
Justin Warren on the clock. Yes, sir.
You need to knock that off, okay? I just want you to know. I just want you to know something, okay?
What did I do?
I want you to. You know what? You're saying their names too good for how shitty they're drafting, okay?
Oh, shit. Oh, is that it? Hey, listen. We don't get to draft real teams. No, you're good. We don't actually get, this is as close to fame as some of us are going to get. So I'm going to say it with some passion and some love, maybe a little hate. That's what's going to happen. So let me see. Dustin Warren takes up Amari Cooper. I'm not, dude. I get it, but I think Deshaun Watson is hot garbage. I know Amari Cooper is got the talent, but I just don't think it's going to be there with Cleveland. I think they made a mistake, and I think that I will say this. I think that Deshaun Watson's agent is like the best agent in the world, plus or minus all the nonsense. Austin Allen on the clock with pick 314, and Deontay Johnson. I think that was a good pick. I think he's going.
He scored how many touchdowns last year, Joe? Tell me right now. How many touchdowns did Deontay Johnson score?
Okay, I guess this is where I get to say I don't know.
Zero.
I thought he got that one at the end. Maybe not.
No, he had 0 touchdowns last year. Do you want to know why? Because
the Steelers' offense needs work.
He's the only and you know what? I don't want anything to do with the Steelers. Nothing.
Sure. Okay, that's fair. Real quick, pause. We have Aaron Felch, who just took James Conner. I think that's a good pick, especially with Kyler not going to be starting at the beginning of the year. Alvin Kamara, Evan Coles with that third pick. I don't know, man. I don't know if there's anything in the Saints that I want. I agree. I don't necessarily like that. Chris Godwin with that turnaround pick. I like that more than the Alvin Kamara pick. I'll say that much. There goes Rashad White to Aaron Felch.
What are we doing?
Man.
What are we doing?
Interesting pick.
There's so much value. And we take
we're dropping teams hard, guys. I mean, here's the problem. I think people are seeing those running backs go off the board real quick. I think that's what people are seeing, and they're a little bit of panic setting in. Let's see who did. God dang it! Oh my God, Austin. This is where I get mad. Okay, I bring you in to enjoy things, and you make picks like that. It makes me a little frustrated. Oh, I needed the stack there. Mother huffer. Oh, my goodness. Okay, Aaron, you're on the clock. Some good talent here sitting at the top. What is he going to do? Breece Hall. Interesting pick. I don't hate it. I don't like it. You've got to deal with some Dalvin Cook. You and I talked. I can see why you were inquiring me about Dalvin Cook. I think there's some opportunities you're gonna get vultured. It's gonna happen. But he by the mid of the season, end of the year, he'll have control of that backfield for sure.
You're coming off of a ACL, PCL, MCL injury. Okay, that's what Breece Hall's coming off of, and he's practicing, and he looks fantastic. Okay.
We'll see. DJ Moore, we were talking about DJ Moore. I have no faith in DJ Moore. I'm not saying the talent's not there as a player, but I mean, it's just the inconsistency has been so bad. And
I like DJ Moore a lot.
I don't know. It's a good. I'll say this: at midpoint of the fourth round, you could argue maybe a little late fourth round. Early mid, fourth round, not bad value for DJ Moore, especially if he finishes inside the top 20, something like that.
All right.
Oh my gosh, what is happening? Trevor Lawrence in the fourth round? You guys, Brock Hudson, there's so much talent. I cannot believe. Aaron, you were right. You were 100% right. I'm a man who can admit when I'm wrong. You are right. This quarterback, I feel like you've insinuated it with your words that come out of your mouth. You know what you do.
Joe. We're in a
yes.
Look. I'm telling you, the panic, and then on top of the panic,
Yes.
like, I just don't understand what's happening. I don't understand what's happening.
James Cook. Wow. They're just running backs are going. There's you people better be ready to trade. Darren Waller, who just picked Jordan. Jordan, I love brother. There are people who wouldn't be in the league right now if it wasn't for you. I appreciate it. And you just picked Darren Waller in the 4th round. You brother, you better be expecting him to be a top 5 tight end. I mean, maybe even higher in the 4th round. Darren Waller, wow, over TJ Hawkinson. Insane. There goes George Pickens. Okay. This is interesting. Brennan Scala with George Pickens. They're at 410. Aaron,
what is the Grand Wizard going to do?
What is the Grand Wizard going to do? There's so much talent at the top. This is really important. I'm really curious. All the running backs are gone.
I really like Forrest's team so far. Okay.
Do you?
I mean, he's as long as he gets a good running back here.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, who'd he take?
That's a good pick. I know you don't like Alexander Madison.
That's good.
But it's Alexander. I think that's a great pick. Yes, indeed, Forrest. Good job. Great pick. There goes TJ Hawkinson to Josh. You vultured me a little bit.
Telling you. Good stuff. He's drafting well.
He's drafting well. Not bad. I don't like that first pick. But
you know what? I just want you to know.
Watch him finish. Listen, hold on. Let me point out something to you guys real quick. You may be wondering, why do we call Forrest the Grand Wizard? Why do we call him Heart of the Cards? Don't ever think you've got Forrest beat. Don't ever think Forrest is down. Okay? When you think that he's doing something crazy, I mean, dude, it pans out in the weirdest fucking ways. Watch Deebo Samuel finish as like a top 10 wide receiver. Okay? That's the only way that pans out. I don't think it's going to happen, but hey, whatever. Wow. So much. Dude, there's so much I want to do here. Oh my gosh.
Well, you didn't take Mike
I didn't take a quarterback. Because he's not there. Oh, I forgot. I apologize. Jack Little-Raven was on the clock, and Mike Evans.
If I'm going to help you real quick, Joe, this is what you do.
Okay. Go ahead. You got 30 seconds.
You take Drake London right here. That's what you do.
Okay? So I disagree. I think that I'm going to go with Christian Watson. I like Green Bay.
Okay, that's dumb, but okay, continue.
Dude, he's the best on the board. I think that's the right team.
Joe, that's horrible. That's horrible. Excuse me.
So, Christian Watson next. Scary Terry. I almost took Scary Terry.
Do you like Jordan Love? Do you like him?
No, I do not. I have no faith in Jordan Love, but I think Christian Watson proved he's great. I think he's really proved that he can do it. And let's be honest. Jay is on the clock. He gets 2 turnaround picks here.
Take.
There goes Javonte Williams. That was that. Dang it. I wanted Javonte Williams.
Drake London.
He says. He keeps repeating it. I maybe. Do you like Desmond Ridder? Do you like Desmond Ridder, Aaron?
Yeah, but they're going to run the ball. And to throw the ball. It is a good pick.
No, they're going to run the ball. They're going to run it with Bijan.
You're dumb because Drake London is going to get at least 8 touchdowns this year. That's dumb.
Dude, I really don't like this next pick that I'm going to have to make because Jay took who I wanted with my next pick. I knew that was going to happen because we've just lugged Denver in this family. Hollywood Brown, I think that's an okay pick. A little early. I think there was better wide receiver talent. You got to hope. I mean, Hollywood's, I think, going to ball out, but just a little bit early for me on him. That puts Luke back on the clock.
I don't.
Am I up? Are we on the big screen, Luke? Are we on the big screen in the living room? Huh? Are me and Aaron there? What's happening in Wisconsin? I bet you it's not 105 in Wisconsin. It actually wasn't 105 today. It was only 88. We had some cloud cover. Drake London! There you go, Aaron. You got what you wanted.
That's the best pick on the board. I don't understand what people are doing here. I'm giving you free advice.
So this is really I have to do this. I hate this choice so much. I just want
Deshaun Watson? You're gonna take Deshaun Watson? Is that what we're gonna do?
God, no, absolutely not. But I have to say I don't believe who is listed as the next best quarterback or running back is not the next best running back. And I really, really hate this pick. I hate the next pick that I would have to make, but I am absolutely under no circumstances taking J.K. fucking Dobbins. And as much as it pains me to make this kick, I am going to take Cam Akers. Fucking Cam Akers. I don't like it. Yes, dude, heavy sigh all around, but he's the next best running back on the board, in my opinion, and I need running back.
And this is why you fail.
This is why I fail. Okay. Duly noted. And that puts Josh Johnson back. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I messed that up. Little Raven takes George Kittle with, I think, a fifth round for other people, which is like sixth or seventh round. So George Kittle, not horrible value there. Josh, great pick with Tyler Lockett. I like Tyler Lockett there. And Forrest, here we go. We're back on the clock again. All right, big choices here. There's still lots of talent at the top of this board. I know there's one person you shouldn't pick.
If you say
I'm so nervous. I don't even want to talk. I just watch with the most anticipation.
Yes. He needs a running back. He needs a running back and a wide receiver. Okay.
He does.
And
yes.
And I'm talking him through this. Okay.
You
need to take a good running back.
Take a good one. J.K. Dobbins. No, Aaron, you cannot. How can you have any faith in J.K. Dobbins? If I picked J.K. Dobbins, you'd be laughing at me. You'd be laughing at me.
Hey, that's a fantastic pick for us. I want you to know that, okay? Listen,
you like it because it's not good, and that's fucked up.
Good.
That's fucked up.
It's a very good pick. Look,
that's messed up. That's not how friends should treat friends.
His team, Jalen Hurts, Alexander Madison, J.K. Dobbins. I mean, Deebo Samuel was taken too high, but Mark Andrews, bro, his team is filling in nicely.
Real quick, so after the J.K. Dobbins pick, Brennan Scala picks up DeAndre Swift, or as I like to say, DB Swift. And man, there's just so much going on in Philly. And as we know, Jalen Hurts is the running back there,
Who is Mr. McGiblets? Who is that?
That is Jordan Payne, Mr. McGiblets. Jordan Payne.
Let's look at his team here. Austin Eckler, Josh Jacobs.
Ooh, that's a dangerous running
Darren Waller, Ramondre Stevenson, Khalil Herbert. Jordan's
just like, I gotta eat all the running backs, and you fuckers are gonna force trade wide receivers to me. That's the strat here. Force people into trading. Khalil Herbert to Jordan.
Why? Way too early.
Way too early for Kyle Pitts. Who is that? Chandler, brother. Oh man, that I don't know if I like that or not.
What the fuck?
Early. Christian Kirk, okay, not horrible. I loved him last year. One of the reasons I did any kind of good last year was because of Christian Kirk. Derek back on the clock here at 5'11". Jahan Dotson. I mean, if you did, I think, both Scary Terry and Jahan Dotson have proved they don't need a good quarterback to play well. So not horrible. Let's see. That puts Aaron. What are we thinking here, Aaron? Aaron Aronson. Damon Pierce, Breece Hall, Tariq Hill, Calvin Ridley. I like how you're giving me shit for not taking a quarterback, and here you are, Mr. No Quarterback.
Well, what was I supposed to do? There's no quarterbacks.
There's no quarterbacks. I just think it's very funny you give me a hard time for doing something you haven't done.
Because there is like 2 quarterbacks left that I would draft.
Take your Deshaun Watson goes to Dustin. Oh man.
No.
So I would not have picked. No, I don't think I would have made that pick myself.
There you go.
Here we get Mike Williams. Okay, I just do Mike Williams. Inconsistent. At least I know with Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen's going to ball out or not. Mike Williams, you might get 2 games where he balls. He goes crazy. I don't like it. Austin. I respect you, but god dang it, I don't like it. Kirk Cousins! Aaron, what are you doing? In the 5th round? The 5th round, you take Kirk Cousins. I'm blown away by the quarterback taking. You people better know how to trade. You better hope someone trades you. You guys. Wow. There's so much talent. Wow. I cannot. The quarterbacks are gone. Jerry Jeudy. We hope that injury with the hamstring. So many injuries with in fucking Denver. We hope Jerry Jeudy. I like Jerry Jeudy pick there. I'll say that. Evan, great pick. I like that. Pat, the Muth, and Jerry Jeudy with those next 2 picks there. Wow. Interesting. Felch back on the board. Let's see. Let's check out. Let's check out what he's got. Aaron Felch, Kirk Cousins, James Conner, Rashad White, CeeDee Lamb, and Garrett Wilson. Okay.
Wow. Don't understand what is happening.
The draft, good sir. I told you, the most unpredictable draft you will have in your life, in the year, is this.
David.
Whoa, so much happening while you make your pick, Aaron. Aaron picks Aaron Felch. I forgot we have 2 Aarons this year. Aaron Felch picks up David Montgomery. Isaiah Pacheco goes to Austin Allen's team. And then Dalvin Cook, running back. Oh my gosh, Dalvin Cook. Maybe Dustin's hoping some steals will hoping that vulturing from Breece Hall. Maybe he doesn't start week 1. We'll see. And Aaron, you're on the clock. Some interesting talent. I still see lots of talent right now. What are you thinking over there? 20 seconds. He ponders. Into the mines he goes. Gabe Davis. A little early, Aaron. I don't necessarily dislike this pick. I just think maybe there's some better talent on the board.
He wouldn't have made it back to me. He wouldn't have made it back to me.
He would not have made it back. I agree with that. Sure. So I understand trying to go for there. Derek Ash back on picks Njoku. Wow. Really interesting. Oh my gosh. Man, so forgive me. I apologize. I was we're getting some messages there. Gabe Davis with Jerry's pick to Aaron there. David Njoku goes to Derek Ash. Another Evan Ingram. Now the tight ends goes to the Brock Hudgens and A.J. Dillon. Not a bad pickup there with A.J. Dillon. Chandler. Brandon Ayuk, I think that was the next best wide receiver with Jordan Payne there. And now Brennan Scala, if I believe I'm saying that last name correctly, is on the clock. And he will pick up Juju Smith-Schuster out of New England, and that will put the Grand Wizard on the clock. And now the buttholes pucker as we wait for this pick. You know, we'll look at Forrest's team: Jalen Hurts, Alexander Madison, J.K. Dobbins, Deebo Samuel, Mark Andrews. Needs a wide receiver here.
There's a few good wide receivers left.
There's several good wide receivers left right now. Yeah.
If I were him, I would take somebody who's going to get a lot of volume. And there's one wide receiver.
George Addison. Wow. I mean, I like that pick. I like that pick a lot. I don't know if that was the pick I would have made, but I like the pick.
Forrest, you're killing it. I just want you to know that.
Josh, back on the clock. Let's take a look at Josh's team.
The number 2 wide receiver,
Antonio Gibson. I like the Antonio Gibson pick. I don't necessarily like it right there. And then Cortland Sutton, Little Raven, brother. And here's where I will make my quarterback selection. He's the next best quarterback on the list. We them boys.
Wow.
I don't like it's Dak Prescott.
Wow.
We'll see what happens. But I guess I'll be watching a lot of Dallas this year.
Wow.
But I can't wait on quarterback anymore. Dude, I couldn't wait. All the quarterbacks that left were not worth. I'm not picking Danny Dimes or Tua. That ain't happening.
Wow.
I know what you're sitting waiting for, though. I can see it.
I don't understand. Makes me want to vomit.
Let me, dude, I'm not saying I feel the best about it, but I'll take Dak. Brandon Cooks goes to Luke with that next pick. Excuse me. Always a big fan of Brandon Cooks. 1,000-yard receiver, 10 touchdowns easily. Maybe not in the Dallas offense, but Michael Pittman. Dang it. Great pick.
Take Quentin Johnston.
I really like that pick.
Take him. Take Quentin Johnston.
He really wants you to take Quentin Johnson here.
Just don't, for the love of God. Oh. Oh.
I know who I want here. Big time. I know who I want. I hope they don't take it. There goes Jacoby Myers. I think that was a bit early.
Oh my!
And that puts Luke back on the board. What does Luke got? Let's take a look at Luke real quick. So, Aaron Jones, Travis Etienne, Jamar Chase, Scary Terry, Drake London, and Brandon Cooks. I wonder if maybe I stole a quarterback from Luke there, as he stole my wide receiver earlier. Oh, Aaron's getting comfy. Ooh, hey, put up them feet, baby. You got an OnlyFans for them feet? No?
No, I don't.
Call them Air Force Ones. Yes.
Joe, stop.
Yeah. I pay $11.
You'd pay
Brian
$11?
Robinson. I don't like that pick. I don't like that. I pay $11 a month for your Air Force One feet OnlyFans picks. Yeah.
Joe,
I love you.
Joe, listen to me real quick.
Okay. I know who I'm picking here.
You should take Quentin Johnston because he's the best wide receiver on the board right now.
He's not. The best wide receiver. I love the reports coming out of minicamp. I think he has the best chance to be the number 1 wide receiver in Baltimore. Give me all of the Zay Flowers. I love Zay Flowers. Give me some Zay. I think he will be the offensive rookie. He will be the offensive rookie of the year. Give me all the up that Zay Flowers brings.
Joe, unless you make some trades, I just don't understand what you're doing.
That's okay.
I don't get it. It hurts me.
That's okay. I love the upside that Zay Flowers gives me.
Okay. Okay.
Dude, I'm not going to sit here and argue that Quentin Johnson isn't a fantastic pick here, but I'm not going to double dip this early in the draft when I have Keenan Allen. I'm not going to do that. I can't afford that. I have different constraints on my team. With that being said, let's not get distracted. Not going to leave Jack Little Ravens 7th round pick of Jamal Williams. You're going to get 3 solid weeks to see what he can do over Alvin Kamara. We have Josh, who picks up Jackson Smith and Jigba. I just want to say that JSN was my target here. I would have rather take JSN over Zay Flowers, but with the injury, I just list your receiver. He has a wrist injury. I don't necessarily like that. And so there's a pick. Go ahead, Ian.
Forrest, you're making some fantastic moves. And I want you to know something. I'm looking at your team. Fantastic. I just want you to know. Absolutely fantastic.
Read it off. What does he got? While you do that, Brennan Scala's on the clock while Aaron pulls that up. On the clock, he takes Aaron Rodgers, 7th round, 7th pick, and that'll put Michael Thomas. There's your buddy from last year, Aaron, your favorite player, Michael Thomas, who I think is a bust. I think his career is over. I think that's a horrible pick, Jordan. I understand based off where you're at, you need wide receivers. Just horrible. I think you could have done better there. Treylon Burks, Elijah Moore, all these guys, Quentin Johnson, Rashad Bateman, all still available. I don't like that pick. I'm not going to lie. That puts Chandler back on the clock. And Aaron, read his Force team. I believe you were looking that up for us.
It is, dude, Jalen Hurts, Alexander Madison, J.K. Dobbins, Deebo Samuel, Jordan Addison, Mark Andrews, and then Samaje Perine just now. Dude, he's killing it. Killing it.
All right. I don't know about, we'll see. We'll see what the projections say here in another 8.5 rounds. So let's see here. Sky Moore. So Chandler, I love that pick. I think the talk out of the camp for the Kansas City Chiefs, Sky Moore, I would have loved to have picked him. I almost did. I just have a little more faith in Zay Flowers there. And I think that's a great pick in the 7th round. Good pick, Chandler. And, of course, that puts Brock Hudgens on the clock. And real quick, Aaron, health check. Are you holding in, bud? Are you doing okay?
I just want you to know I'm sweating. I'm clammy. And
is that from the draft? Sick? Because I'm sweating too, and I feel fucking fantastic.
Joe, I just want you to know I'm dying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I want to throw out you that Brock Hudgens just picked your boy Quentin Johnson.
Because that was the best pick. You know what?
You're not going to clap. You're going to give him a clap. Going to give Brock a clap.
That's what I was going to take. That's what I was going to take coming around.
Co-commissioner approved. Derek Ash on the board, 7th round, 11th pick. Elijah Moore, and I think that was a good pick. I think that was a good pick at this point in time in the draft. And that, of course, puts you on the board, Aaron. What pick can you make that I can give you a hard time about?
All right. So I am going to reach pretty fucking hard.
Another reach. Oh, okay. Show me.
Are you ready?
I'm ready, dude. You got 30 seconds. Anthony Richardson. So you know what I think? I think that he was one tier from where we were. I think that's okay. You needed a quarterback. Anthony Richardson could ball out. He absolutely could ball out. I don't know if that's going to happen this year. Especially if Jonathan Taylor doesn't play.
He's going to run the ball like crazy.
Right. He's going to run the ball, and in fantasy, quarterbacks that run, and your value on him, getting him, you had to take him when you did based off the quarterback availability, but considering that you got value earlier, look, this is called giving credit where it's due, Aaron. You could learn something from me, okay? That's what that is.
All right.
Okay, real quick. So since then, Dustin took Cole Kmet. JS, do you need hospice, Aaron? Do you require hospice?
I require I need you know in Pokemon when it's like the sea captain is having like a bad time and you go in and you rub his back and he goes bam 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 boom bam. You know what I'm talking about? And then I'm fine. Yeah. That's what I need.
That's a little back rub.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. We got Dustin took Cole Kmet. Treylon Burks goes to Austin Allen. Aaron Felch picks up Tyler Higbee. OBJ will go to Evan Kamols. And our first defense, way too early. Why would you take a defense in the 8th round? That's insane, Evan. I love you, brother. But this is why your people lost their land, okay? That's a thing that is happening. And I hope that YouTube doesn't ruin me for that comment. But it is what I think. So Darnell Mooney goes to Aaron Felch. Another defense. What are you people doing? Austin Allen takes the Steelers defense. Danny Dimes goes to Dustin and Raheem Mostert, which I think is a great pick. I think that's a great pick. Dang it. I think you pick. I think you.
Hold on.
Okay.
What are we doing? Here's the thing. What are we doing taking defenses this early? I want to know. And I swear.
Please chat. Let the chat know why do you think it's okay to take a defense outside of like the last 2 rounds?
No, I would say we have so many picks, okay? And there's so much value. Whereas you need fucking you need value, okay? In a 16-man draft, because the fucking waiver wire is going to be awful. If you have injuries, your whole year is F. And I want you to understand something, okay? And this is coming from me. You need to draft well. It's about 60% drafting well. And taking a fucking defense this early makes literally no sense. Zero. It makes no sense. Because
Austin signed in. Austin said he loves being a few seconds behind and knowing that there was another defense coming and the rage is coming. Well, this is what you get when you do that, Austin. All right? That's what's happening. Tua Tagovailoa.
Is that a backup quarterback? What are we doing? What are we doing?
I'm surprised you passed on the stack. You could have gotten Tua and had your stack. That's what I thought you were going for. I really am surprised you didn't do it.
Joe, listen to me. What did I tell you about Andrew?
I know you don't like Tua.
What did I tell you about Tua? He needs to be healthy for what? 10, 11 games? That's it. 10, 11 games. If he's healthy for that time, Tyreek will get 1,300 yards, maybe 8, 9 touchdowns. Okay? That's all you need. And you know what? He was injured, 6 games last year? And Tyreek Hill had 1,700 yards. 1,700. For the love of God.
So Russell Wilson just goes to Chandler. Wow, he was making it to the final rounds in some drafts that I was doing. Jay, shout out. He loves FLoOG. We love you too, bud. There goes Geno Smith. There goes Rashad Penny. So Jordan, let me just cover that real quick. Derek picks Tua. Brock Hutchins gets Jalen Warren, which I think is a great 8th round pick. I don't like Chandler's pick of Russell Wilson there. Geno Smith, I guess that's a backup quarterback position. I mean, let's check out Mr. McGiblets. Yeah, no, that's his quarterback, actually. So he waited a while himself, which I think Geno could finish top 12. I mean, it's possible. Brennan Scala picks up Rashad Penny, and
Forrest is on the clock.
Forrest is on the clock. There's one person I really want if I'm Forrest right now on this board. Nico Collins is a great pick. Wow. Great pick, Forrest. I really, really like that.
Hey,
Ricky, he's going to be a good looking. It sounds like he's listening to people in the room and on the podcast.
No, it sounds like he really wanted Deebo Samuel. That's what he wanted. And then everything else is falling into place. That's what it looks like.
Maybe. I still think you're trying to make it, put him on a pedestal, and that's, again, not what friends do. Jerick McKinnon goes to Josh because that's all the running back. That's the running back tier that we're at now. And I'm on the clock.
Well, you gonna take a defense?
Yeah, should I take a defense? Right.
Yeah, take a defense.
I don't necessarily like this pick, but he's the next best running back, and that's what I need.
Oh my God! Don't take Zach Charbonnet. That's stupid. Don't do it.
I have to. I have to. What else am I going to take?
So
Jeff Wilson?
Don't
Damon Harris?
You should take your handcuff. You should take your handcuff. Right there, sitting there, just in case Bijan gets fucked. He's right there. Tyler Algier is sitting there. He's right there. He's right there. 132. Tyler Algier.
Oh my gosh.
4, 3, 2.
The time got me. What the fuck?
All right. Hey, somebody take Tyler Algier. Just do it. Who is it?
No, will it? It's Jay. Jay's on the clock.
Hey, Jay, you should take Tyler Algier. So then whenever it comes time to trade, whenever Bijan gets injured, you have him. You have him by the balls. Just squeezing him.
I like you just throwing that out there. That's not right to do to people. That's not right.
Oh, fuck. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm dying. I'm so sweaty. Oh, my God.
Devin Singletary, are you just picking up where he left off last year with the backup of Devin Singletary in Houston to Damon Pierce? And he could vulture some running back or some touchdowns there. Of course, now he's going to get his turnaround pick, and then that will put Luke on the board. Luke is on the board. Let's see what Luke needs. Let's see what Luke needs real quick. So hold on.
Luke,
Aaron Jones, Travis Etienne. You're just trying to get that in there. Jamar Chase, Scary Terry, Drake London, Brandon Cooks. He doesn't need another running back. He takes Elijah Mitchell, and that's why I didn't take, because now I will take my lovely backup, Tyler Algier. Thank you.
Guys are stupid. Everybody in this room is now dumber because that happened. You let it happen.
I missed bad. I missed up bad because I should have taken Dalton Schultz with one of those picks. And I fucked up on my keyboard by not typing in Tyler Algier. But I like picking up Zach Charbonnet. Those two running backs, it's not horrible. I think I'm actually okay with that.
There's so much value left.
And there's lots of value left. Just the picks have been so different than I thought they were. And Jack Little Raven on the clock out of Weatherford, Oklahoma.
Let's see what Jack Little Raven needs. Let's see what he needs.
He took Zeke. So what did that put? What did read off his team since he took the pick?
So
Zeke, of course, that put
Josh running back.
Zeke is his next best running back. Who's his number one running back?
Javonte Williams or Jamal Williams. Sorry,
Jamal. Oh man. So read the team off.
Remember he took Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
So Joe Burrow, Jamal Williams, Zeke, DK Metcalf, Mike Evans, Travis Kelce, George Kittle.
Ooh.
Forrest. Hear me out when I tell you
this.
Forrest, hear me out when I tell you.
He goes to Josh. Doesn't look like Chandler like you're taking Zeke. Forrest is on the clock, and go ahead, Aaron. I didn't mean to interrupt.
I just want you to know, Forrest, you can do this, okay? And I believe in you, okay?
You can do this.
You can do this. Here we go. It's got 23 seconds.
I just can't talk. I never talk when Forrest is picking. It just puts me on the edge of my seat. I hear the timer. 7, 6. It's going down. Tyler Boyd.
Good, fantastic.
No. Okay. Now I know Aaron is just buttering him up. And there goes Dalton Schultz. Brennan, good pick, especially here in the 9th round. That was a good one.
So much value left. Like a
Yeah,
bunch.
isn't there? Right? So much time. I mean, I guess your pick's coming up. So let's, Chandler on the clock. Kadarius Toney goes to Mr. McGiblets and Jordan. I hate Kadarius Toney. I hate that guy.
Very hit or miss.
Yeah. I can't quit this dude. I know I should, but I can't. An interesting sorting by Jaron. And then Chandler takes KJ Osborne. Not a horrible pick. I mean, I think it's a bit early. Hudgens hierarchy. Brock Hudgens on the clock with the ninth round, 10th overall pick. Let's see. Hudgens hierarchy. Where is he? Hudgens hierarchy. T-Law, Saquon Barkley, Kenneth Walker, Jalen Waddle, Christian Kirk, Evan Ingram, and Quentin Johnson. It's not a horrible starting lineup right there.
I'm in 2 picks.
13 seconds. Brock's really taking his time on this pick. I wonder who's coming off. Paris Campbell. Okay. Getting the backup, number 2 there. I don't know. Okay, not great. That puts Derek on the clock. Oh, no. Derek says, I don't want to snipe Aaron, but I like Tank. And there goes Tank Bigsby. And there's the glare. There's the glare.
Wow.
Didn't like
that. Hey, I just want you to know that's who I was taking next. I just
big snipe.
Good.
Big snipe on that one. Aaron Grogg.
Can't be mad.
Are you going to pick up your backup? Are you going to pick up your handcuff here?
My handcuff here. Why do I need my handcuff here?
I mean, I figured you'd want to have Jeff Wilson and Raheem Mostert. I figured you want to make sure you have them both.
Jeff Wilson is very injured, and Raheem Mostert is the starter, along with Kenneth Gainwell in Eagles camp. It's not DeAndre Swift.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. Jerry's kids fix gonna go. Jeff Wilson goes to Dustin, and Zach Ertz will go to Austin Allen.
Wow. Seriously though?
Zay Jones, there's a Jacksonville for you going to Aaron Felch. I like Zay Jones right there. This round, I'm okay with Zay Jones there. At least I don't know what his team setup is right this second. I'd have to take a look, but I mean, at least value-wise, I like Zay Jones there. Garrett Everett goes to Evan Coles, and take Evan. Evan, you need to write an essay to this league on why you're taking a kicker in the 10th round. What are you doing, Evan? This is a league of learned professionals, of doctors and educated persons. Okay, we don't take kickers in the 10th round. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that. Aaron Felch on the clock.
I don't understand.
I don't understand that. I don't understand that.
I don't get it. I will never understand.
Aaron Felch takes Chuba Hubbard out of OSU and Carolina. Now at Carolina. Okay. Let's see here. Who's that? Puts Austin Allen back on the clock. Allen Lazard, I think that's good value-wise. Aaron, you're back on the clock. Romeo Dobbs. Interesting choice. Okay. All right. I'm not big on Dobbs.
90.
Says that paragraph from Evan needs to be in MLA format, 3 to 5 paragraphs. I need 5 paragraphs on why you take a kicker in the 10th round. I need that. That's what I need.
I don't understand.
I don't get that one either. I'm with you.
You know, like there's about 3 defenses that you can take in around this time. That's when defenses should be taken. Round 11, 12, 13, and
No,
they're already
no.
gone. They're already
You
gone.
take a defense with your second to last pick, and you take a kicker with your last pick. That is rules 101 of fantasy, and anyone who ignores those rules is not playing fantasy. So I guess Evan's not playing. I don't know. He's here. He's drafting Marvin Mims, which gets a huge boost with Tim Patrick, and now Jerry Jeudy out. Great late round pick by Derek. I really like that pick. Derek's got some playoff history, so we expect some of that good picks from him. Brock Hudgens on the clock. 10th round, 7th pick. We can take another look at Hudgens hire. Oh, we already did earlier. I'm not going to read that one off again. Just wait. Devon Chain. Man, buying into Miami, everybody. I don't want any part of Miami's running back. I really don't.
Well, Devon Odd Chain or whatever you say his name is, walked off the field last preseason game with an injury, and it looks like he's not even going to play this season. So, good luck.
I know I don't like him. I know there's a lot of hype on him, and I don't like him. So, yeah, Aaron approves.
Good luck.
Chandler, you're ignoring my rules. Well, okay, fair enough. And he takes a defense. So, dude, I'm telling you, I have been doing mock drafts with 16 people, Chandler, and New Orleans would have made it to the very end of the draft. I think they are going to be a great defense. New Orleans has the easiest schedule of the entire NFL, and they will have a good defense, but they're not a 10th round defense, man. My God, Van Jefferson going in the 10th round, craziness. Brennan Scala back on the clock. There goes Kenny Pickett. Is that his starter? Surely that's not his starter. No, Aaron Rodgers was his starter. Okay, and the Grand Wizard back on the clock. Aaron's going to butter you up no matter what you do. So I'll be honest and tell you what's really happening here for us. 30 seconds. Kenny Pickett, still the last pick. I'm really forced, man. Getting down to the nitty gritty. Almost 10 seconds left. Jonathan Mingo. Okay. I don't necessarily, think could have waited on that. Interesting pick.
That's a fantastic pick.
Oh, is it, Aaron? Is it a fantastic pick?
He's going to be the number 1 at the end of the year in Carolina. Mark my words.
Okay. We'll see. Okay, Jack Little Raven. Oh no, excuse me. Josh picks Damon Harris, which it's not. I guess the reports out of the camp are, not the greatest for Damon Harris. I think James Cook's going to definitely dominate that role. Jared Goff goes with Little Raven, and I am going to take the next best. And I need one now. So let me get Okonkwo as my starting tight end. And that'll put Luke on the clock. Luke, dead and burrowed, has no quarterback yet. Aaron Jones, Travis Etienne, Jamar Chase, Scary Terry, no tight end. Deontay Johnson, depth. He's got a lot of got some flex players on the bench, but again, no tight end, no quarterback, no defense, no kicker. Ooh, down to the 10 seconds. Who's Mr. Gilby gonna take? And it will be Tyler Conklin.
It's Conklin season.
Conklin. I don't know if I like that pick. Aaron Rodgers is not a tight end guy, and he's got lots of wide receivers to throw to. I've just never been big on Aaron Rodgers as tight ends. Jay Johnson takes Dalton Kincaid, who was my next pick. God dang it. Good pick here in the 10th round. Damn it, Jay. That was a good pick. Curtis Samuel with the turnaround pick, who I have just been so adverse to the injuries. He just can't stay healthy. He's not on the field. Risky pick. Washington, I don't think the ball's going to be spread around enough. I don't necessarily like that. And that, of course, puts Luke, back on the clock for his turnaround pick, so to speak. He did pick up his tight end, so he doesn't need that anymore. Maybe looking at a quarterback on what's left. And that'll put me, and I'm going to go with my home Broncos, and I'm going to pick up Greg Dulcich. Dulcich. Yes.
DB Swift.
DB Swift, yeah. And Jack Little picking the Cowboys defense. Oh my God, you guys. You make me laugh. You make me laugh. I know that these defenses are sitting here, but you just let them sit there. They look pretty. That's all they have to do. That's all they need to do.
I just don't know how you're going to come back from having, Dak Prescott as your quarterback. I just don't know how you're going to come back from that. You
Listen,
do this to yourself
man,
every year.
He's first of all, he's better than Derek Carr. Better than Derek Carr. Let's just start there. Okay.
You know what you're going to do?
I agree. Running has decreased. Dude, if you oh my gosh, something's happened to Jay's CPU. I'm going to try and bring it back up real quick. Give me just a second. Aaron, take over real quick.
All right. Now that he's off and he's not in here, I'm just going to say this, okay? He's going to walk into the room, and I don't know if he can hear me or not, but Joe is just, it's absolute garbage. Like, god-awful team. Let's go down his team real quick. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see here. Joe Johnson's team. Why is this not working? Final boss. Okay. So, Dak Prescott. Okay. You go Dak Prescott. Brian
okay,
Robinson,
I am getting the word. We're back up and running.
Bijan Robinson. Okay. And Cam Akers. Keenan Allen, T. Higgins, Oronkwo, Christian Watson. At least he has his handcuff. That's all I'm going to say. At least he has his handcuff.
So I heard everything you had to say about me. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
You're garbage, sir. What did I make? So Jack Little Raven took the Dallas Cowboys defense. Kendre Miller taken up by Josh. Bill's defense go to the Grand Wizard, and Brennan Scala picks up a kicker. Roshan Johnson, which I think is a great late round pickup, to Jordan. So good there. Josh Kelly, man, Josh Kelly was going at the end of rounds, and we're picking him up at the end of drafts. Every mock draft I did, Josh Kelly was at the end, and here we are drafting him in the 11th round. So, I mean, by proxy, that's like running backs were being drafted 5 rounds too early. Like, is that what that means? Yeah.
Hey, Joe, I'm going to take a
Yeah.
defense, I think. I think I'm going to take a defense.
Do you really? Are you really?
Yeah, I think I'm going to do
I
it.
mean, I know you're not. I know you're not as adverse to defenses like I am. This, or what I think is still too early. So
I think this is the time.
Okay, I respect that. All right, Brock Hudgens takes Jamison Williams out of Detroit, and that'll be the 11th round, 10th pick, and now that puts Derek back on the clock. And Aaron's on the clock, and Aaron takes the Philadelphia Eagles defense, who top-notch defense there. And let's see here. Dolphins defense goes after that to Dustin. That puts Austin Allen back on the clock. Or I guess that's his first one. The next one's his 12th round pick's the turnaround pick. My mistake. Gus Edwards running back there. Aaron Felch on the clock. We can take a look at his team one more time. Kirk Cousins, James Conner, Rashad White, CeeDee Lamb, Garrett Wilson, Tyler Higbee, and David Montgomery. Aaron, you look deep in thought. What are you thinking about over there?
Well, looking at what I want to do whenever it comes back around, I think, because there's only 4 picks left. Right. And I think what I'm going to do is, I don't know. I mean, there's still a lot of value left. Like, I would say minimal value, lots of handcuffs.
Handcuff, and you need people with upside territory. Sure.
Like, scrolling through, I know who my next pick is going to be, but I feel like there's a lot of randomness. Do I want to take another running back?
I'll bring that up. So Aaron Felch takes Evan McPherson, a kicker too early in my opinion. Evan Coles takes up Bryce Young, and with his turnaround pick picks up Hunter Renfrow. Matthew Stafford goes to Aaron Felch with his 12th pick, and that puts Aaron on the board. Wow, okay, so that's who I think that Donovan Peoples-Jones, good pick there. Upside there with Cleveland.
That's
I agree.
It's just there's a lot of upside with like wide receiver 2s left. Like right now, there's 1, 2, 3 wide receiver 2s, 4. I just backup running backs that you really want. Because there's a lot of really good picks left, honestly.
Yeah, I definitely think. I mean, it's like, the thing you don't, especially if you haven't played a 16-man league before, is like, especially with, I mean, just everything's amplified. Injuries are amplified. Missing games is amplified. God forbid we have it this year, knock on wood. Canceled games are amplified. So whenever you really need to find the diamond in the rough in these late rounds, and picking kickers and defenses eliminate you from doing that. And as you said, there's some there's lots of upside left on this board. And I mean, I think that we've had people miss on that. Jeremy Ford goes to Austin Allen. Daniel Carlson goes to Dustin. Donovan Peoples-Jones to you, sir. Sam Howell actually gets picked up to Derek's team. Jay's like, who's done their homework? CJ Stroud to Brock Hudgens. Who took? I heard it. Oh man, Rashee Rice. Good pickup, Jordan. I like that.
Meh. I'll never understand, like, Grand Wizard is on the clock again.
CE8 goes to Brennan Scala. Enjoy that. I know I didn't enjoy it either year I had him. And now the Grand Wizard sits upon the clock. And it makes me wonder who will Forrest take with his 12th pick? Donta Foreman. Okay. Don't necessarily like that pick. I know Aaron doesn't like that pick.
It's okay. There's not a lot of value left. He was on my board. Let's put it that way.
Sure. Oh man, Josh. That's a good pick. You sniped me on that one. I wanted Alex Pierce. Oh my gosh. And there goes Chase Claypool. Oh my gosh. Well, okay. Fuck it. He's the next best wide receiver on the board.
What? Who'd you take?
I don't like buying into New York. I took Isaiah Hodgins.
Yuck.
Yeah, not great. The two I wanted. I wanted Alex Pierce and I wanted Chase Claypool. You know, that's who I wanted there.
Let's look at Jay's team.
Sure, bring it up. Read it to us. What do we got here?
He's got 2 picks here. Let's see.
We
Lamar
right?
Jackson, Joe Mixon. Is that Jamal Williams or Javonte Williams?
Javonte.
Javonte. Justin Jefferson, Marquise Brown, Dalton Kincaid, Michael Pittman, Jacoby Myers, Devin Singletary, Rondell Moore, Curtis Samuel. So he needs – I would take another running back here or Devontae Parker. That works.
Devontae Parker, okay. I mean, I would not have picked him there, but that's okay. Not a horrible pick there.
He could steal somebody's handcuff.
There is a handcuff available here. I do see that.
Mm-hmm. Who do you take?
It is not Juwan Johnson, though. I know that is true. Not Juwan Johnson. Puts Luke back on the board with his 13th pick, and we're getting near the end of the draft. 3 rounds left. But it's been an interesting draft. That's for sure. I don't know if anyone's looking at their team and was like, this is who I mock drafted. Yes, because it's not at all. Luke using all of his time.
3 picks left.
Yeah.
Browns defense.
And there goes the Browns defense, yes, to Luke. And I'm going to go with hopefully what is a little bit of upside and get me some John Mechie III.
Yuck.
I'm targeting the upside this year, man. It's not something I go crazy with. This needs to respond. Thank you. All righty. So let me go over those picks real quick. I picked John Mechie III Jaden Reed goes to Jack Little Raven. The Jets defense get picked up by Josh. And almost to the end, or here we are sitting in the middle of the third round, and the Grand Wizard is back on the clock. Who's he going to pick? Nobody knows.
Damn it, that was on my board. What a good pick there, Forrest.
Dude, so I thought about picking up Tajay Spears, but I don't need a running back anymore. So, yeah, that is actually a good pick. I agree. That is a good pick. And I know Aaron meant that because that was one of the best players you could pick up this late in the draft. So, yes, I agree. Good pick. Mr. McGiblets. Let's take a look at Mr. McGiblets' team. You know, Jordan. I know I think he's bought into like trying to get people to trade with him. But here's his starting team, or here's his lineup: Geno Smith, Austin Eckler, Josh Jacobs, Brandon Ayuk, Michael Thomas. Ugh, don't like those. That just Jason Waller and Ramondre Stevens. I mean, the running back fear is there, and then of course it's like, you know, every other running back on the bench. And Zamir White, another running back. Speaking of running backs,
Who took Zamir White? Who was that?
Jordan Payne. And let's see here. Chandler Taylor takes Hayden Hurst, and that puts Brock Hudgens. Let's take a look at Chandler's team. I'm going to read this. The Weatherford Moonshiners. Josh Allen, Jared Cook. So you got the stack there. A.J. Dillon, Stephon Diggs, triple stack for Chandler. He's got the Jocelyn Allen, James Cook, and Stephon Diggs stack. D-Hop, Kyle Pitts, Sky Moore, and the Saints. I actually don't hate that. I'll say that much.
Yeah, there's a couple players that are left.
Brock Hudgens takes a kicker with Harrison Butker. I don't like that. Derek's back on the clock. Let's see, Derek. Arkham Knights. Tua Tagovailoa, Tony Pollard, Jeremy Gibbs, Chris Olave, is that DJ Moore, David Njoku, and Jahan Dotson. That's not horrible. Doesn't sound too bad to the ear. Patriots defense, that puts Aaron on the clock. He picks Deuce Vaughn, backing up Tony Pollard, or at least trying to get someone to trade with him by holding on to the handcuff. My gosh, let's see here. Lots of just so much is happening now. Packers defense go off to Dustin. Austin gets Keontae Ingram, the Arizona running back up. Kyron Williams will go to Aaron Felch. And here we go, Evan Coles to close out the 13th and open the 14th round. And let's check out Team Coles. Patrick Mahomes, Derrick Henry, Alvin Kamara, Chris Godwin, Jerry Jeudy, the Muth, OBJ, 49ers defense. Okay, 10 seconds left, but he's got plenty of time. He's got two picks here. Joshua Palmer, who was great last year. And then, of course, he gets another one right after another. And we are getting down to the nitty-gritty, scraping that barrel, getting what's there.
And I have my 2 players left that I want.
Got it. So sorry, I kind of drifted off there. I was paying attention to my draft there. Joshua Palmer goes to Evan Coles. Back-to-back to Dix Cordell Patterson. Washington Commanders defense is going to go to Aaron Felch. Jake Elliott gets picked up by Austin Allen. Graham Gano goes to Dustin. Irv Smith is picked up by Derek. And then the Chiefs go to Brock Hudgens. Jason Myers goes to the Weatherford Moonshiners. And that, of course, will put Jordan. I mean, I think that's a great pick. Baltimore's defense is always good to go. We'll go to Jordan Payne. Brennan Scala picks up the Bengals defense, who I think will also have a not so bad year. Gilby, who is DeAndre? Might as well give him unclean now. And that is Dustin Warren. Luke already calling out forever unclean.
I might have to agree.
Let's listen to it. So he is beats by DeAndre. His team is as follows: Deshaun Watson, Miles Sanders, Dalvin Cook, Devontae Adams, Amon St. Brown, Cole Kmet, Amari Cooper, and Dolphins. The wide receiver core is great, but outside of that, I mean, you got to have faith in Deshaun Watson to have faith in that team. Let's see here. Jake Moody goes to the Grand Wizard, and then Hunter Henry picked up by Josh. I got a little deceived. I think I needed to make one change here. That puts me on the clock with 2 picks left. You only know it's a defense and a kicker. I'm going to go ahead and pick up Carolina's defense.
You do that.
Yeah, I'm just joking. I'm picking up Denver. Come on.
Gross. That is disgusting. I just want you to know, it says there are no defenses left.
And stay tuned for post-draft charts and analysis. We won't be doing that. That'll be a separate podcast. But yes, stay tuned in the weeks to come to get drafts. I'll do a little breakdown. I'll give it an immediate breakdown as soon as it finishes. But as for actually giving power rankings and stuff like that, I'll wait to do that in another podcast. Just starting out there. But yes. Let's see. Who did I pick? So I picked Denver. Jordan Love. Dang, man. I knew I messed up. I was looking. Somehow Fantasy Pros said we had an extra slot on our team, and we don't. I don't know where that came from. I think maybe it just glitched out a bit. So I should have taken a backup quarterback with my second pick, and I didn't. I kind of messed up, but I'll fix that here in a minute. And then Jay's on the clock. He picks up Brandon McManus, the Jacksonville kicker now. And we enjoyed him in Denver. I'll say that much. Almost bought his jersey.
Gross. And it's pronounced
Says
McManus.
Josh McManus. And you have the Josh Lambo jersey, sir. Let's just throw that
Dude,
out there.
Josh Lambo was my ride or die for several years.
There goes the Jaguars defense with his turnaround pick. Not horrible. Sucks that Jalen Ramsey really is a blow to that defense. That puts Luke back on the board.
My kicker is still there, which I love.
Chase Brown. And then it is my turn to take a kicker. I don't know if you want him or not, but this is the guy I'm going with. I'm very happy to pick. Is that?
Who are you taking?
Yeah, okay. Jason Sanders.
Cool. That was awful.
Well, it's not Zerline. This thinks that there's a 16th round. I don't know why. This is weird. Josh is on the clock, so Jason Sanders goes. There goes Chase Edmonds to Jack Little Raven. Matt Gay goes to Josh.
Excuse me. I'm sorry, guys.
Grant Wizard with this last pick. So much thought being put into this last pick.
He hasn't had
I love it.
He hasn't had a bad draft.
He hasn't had a bad round, says the person who's backhandedly deceiving his friend. Who is that? James McCourt. Oh, the Jacksonville kicker. Okay, it's y'all's kicker. I've never heard of this man ever.
He's a backup. He's a backup kicker.
He's a backup? Are you okay? Interesting.
Force. That is a droppable player immediately.
That's a droppable. Don't. If that's true, you drop him and pick up somebody else. Brennan Scala.
Brandon McManus is the Jags kicker.
Oh yeah, we just talked about it. Duh. I was like, there's a reason why we haven't heard of this guy.
Five more picks, and I can take my kicker, and we're good to go.
Is he really still there? Is he on the board still for you?
Yeah.
So let's see. What is it? Greg Zerline?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Come on, baby.
Interesting. It makes me wonder. Cameron Dicker, the Los Angeles Chargers kicker, will go to Jordan Payne. Previously picked up, I forgot to say, Brennan picked up Jelani Woods out of Indianapolis. Chandler Taylor sitting in the middle of the 15th round. Last pick on the clock. What's happening, Chandler? Using all that time, 10 seconds. Getting down. Who's he going to pick? I can hear the beeping in my mind. Noah Fant. Okay.
No.
Not particularly great. I don't like it.
My kicker is still there. We're good, baby.
So I'm really curious. You're making me wonder. And it makes me wonder. Brock Hudgens on the clock with his last pick. Dawson Knox, another tight end. People trying to get that backup tight end.
Come on.
Greg Zerline was the Derek, and that puts Aaron on the clock. And who is it? Who is this mystery kicker? Riley Patterson? That's your kicker? Okay. Ronald Jones goes to to Dustin Warren. 3 picks left, guys, in this fantasy league of ordinary gentlemen draft. It has been interesting to say the least. Absolutely interesting to say the least. Who's Austin Allen going to end up picking here? Mike Gesicki, another tight end. All these late round tight ends. Aaron Felch on the clock. Two picks left. 2 left. We can see how this pans out. Luke Musgrave, another tight end. And then Evan Coles to end it all for 2023 draft. Who's the last pick? It ends up being the Panthers defense. I almost picked them myself. Very interesting. So that ends the draft, guys. I just want to say thank you for sticking with us and watching us. I hope you were entertained. Are you entertained? Stay tuned all year for anything but ordinary with myself, Joe Johnson. We'll have some gentlemen's rants sprinkled in with co-commissioner Aaron Grogg. And you know, I'm ready for a stellar 2023 year. So many things going on, and I could not be more excited to see what happens, you guys. Quick shout out, Aaron. Thank you for, you know, being here while you're sick. Shout out to our deucer. Nothing that you're watching right now would have even happened without. And it's his birthday. Working right before his birthday. Shout out to @Triforce of Shadows. Check him out. Hit him up if you need media work. Absolutely is the guy to go to. We appreciate him. Let me give you a quick. I'm going to give you a quick breakdown of what it says for power projections. Who's coming out? This is, of course, you know, projections don't mean anything. But at least according to Fantasy Pros, if you subscribe to Fantasy Pros, excuse me, if you subscribe to Fantasy Pros, you can see this yourself. But if it were to end, if we just drafted and it were ending tomorrow, it starts off our number, if it were to end, our forever unclean based off of drafting, our forever unclean is Luke Gilbertson. 15, Evan Coles. 14, Weatherford Moonshiners with Chandler Taylor. 13, Brennan Scala, 2 name later. Number 12, Dozier. I'm reading the power rankings. Oh, I need to do, you're right, hold on. I need to do the rest of the season. My bad. So let me try that again. I was doing week 1. I fucked up. That's bad. So let's try that again. I did the rest of the season. 16 overall. I'm sorry. I just like destroyed half of people's mentalities and helped the rest. So here we go. This is rest of the season based off of the draft right now. 16, Jack Little Raven. Let me do this.
No, you're wrong again. Hold on. Let me read it.
It's what it says on mine. I could show it to you. Bro, I'm curious. Interesting.
Bro, no. Look, Team Coles at 16.
I have him at 15.
Weatherford Moonshiners at 15. Team Little Raven at 14.
I have him at 16.
Hierarchy at 13. Team
I have him at 12. Yep, I have him at 13.
At 11. Team
I have Arkham Knights at 11. Team Felch at 10. Beats by DeAndre at 9. Go ahead.
Arkham Knights at 9.
Okay.
Me at 8. Jerry's Kids at 8. The Grand Wizard at 7. You at 6.
Okay, hold on.
Boss.
Okay. So pause. I have Grand Wizard at 8, you at 7, and then me at 6. Yep, go ahead. And then our top 5. Go ahead.
2 name later, whoever that is.
Yep, same. Okay, I have that.
Sacred Geometry at 4.
Uh-huh.
Luke Gilbertson at 3.
Yeah.
Josh Johnson at 2.
Yeah.
And then Jordan Payne at 1.
So slightly different. I have Brennan Scala at 5, Luke at 4, Jay at 3, then Josh at 2, and Jordan Payne, at least through 2 people. It's a little jumbled up. It's jumbo numbers. This could all change. These are week 1 season long projections. We got injuries coming. We have contract issues coming. Whoever picked up Jonathan Taylor, if he plays, this changes. So, guys, one last time, welcome. If you're brand new, welcome to the Fantasy League of Ordinary Gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. I hope you look forward to what we have in store for the year. This is only the tip of the iceberg of what we have coming in store for the rest of the season. May the odds be ever in your favor. Aaron, I certainly hope you feel better. Again, David Vaughn, Triforce of Shadows, shout out, happy birthday. Thank you for all you do. Anything else, Aaron, that I'm missing out you want to say before we sign off?
No, I hope this was a learning experience for you people that are just starting out, I guess, in the league of 16 man. But you'll get there. It's a learning experience. Learning curve.
It's a learning experience. All right, everybody. Until next week, first game starts September 7th. Look forward to the first week of Anything But Ordinary. The previous day, Wednesday.